Great to see you, bro. How many days does the game go on for?
Not primary. Not.
Yeah.
Not.
Yeah.
Not.
That's a little weird.
That's a little weird.
You heard that too? Well, that helps. Thank you. I don't know how close I was to leading them to my bag now. Oh, bag's right there. Oh, it was further away than that.
All right, so all of the...
Oh, I did it again. I just did it again. You really should not. They really should not have E as use and jump out of frickin' vehicles. Ah. Inga. Marry me. Here it comes. Yes. Yes, I will marry you. God bless it. God bless America. All righty. You've made me the happiest man alive. I'm here to hold this up at this point. 1 wood block, 2 wood blocks is not enough to hold up an entire freaking house. Well, it was. Apparently it was. I have to rebuild. I got a surprise for you. Got a picture.
Yes, you did. It's off the board. Alright.
Oh. Oh, right into the water. Oh, somebody clip that. Please, somebody clip that. Yo, jeez. I looked up and saw a wave of vomit coming at me. Oh, holy crap. Where are you? Oh!
Hi there, buddy.
Whew.
Hey.
All right.
Escort destroyed. Got no tangos on my radar.
Sure how I managed to do that, but okay.
Silencio, marche.
Oh,
shit!
Hey, there's a cookie. Murder is bad. I didn't do it. I refrained. Even though I hiked all the way out here just to talk to his punk ass. I mean punk, but this is a family show. Vandal, you must not let the land of Hyrule fall into the wizard's clutches. I went looking for my dad. How did this all end up on me? Now it starts already.
No. Bad kitty. Bad kitty. Bad kitty.
I gotta get some forged iron. How?
Well, come on, man. Come on,
Whoa.
man. It's me and you. Me
Hey, I got one
and
too.
You.
Than I thought it was gonna be. Far off is that's up that way. Oh no! Whew. Sometimes you get lucky. And in the immortal words of NASCAR legend Richard Petty, I'd rather be lucky than good. And we were just lucky. Very, very lucky. Twice. 3 times, maybe.
And let me get that.
Whoa! Jeez. I'll wait here.
Wait. Oh, I've got it too, but it doesn't matter. Sure.
Oh, I didn't know that. Sorry.
I didn't know you were spec into that's in strength, so I didn't know you spec into that.
Well, I've got to have strength for
Oh!
my sexy T-Rex, so
Whoa!
I've been dropping.
Somebody want to clip
too.
that? Because I just had a cop and a spider like fall through the ceiling at me. Enough nitrate for now. How much did I end up getting? 720 out of that? Yeah. Oh, no. Well, that sucked. Okay. Well, let's dig our way out of here then.
Show yourself. We're tired of your Taco 1 boogie.
10.
It's on it.
He got me again.
Oh, he's in the bedroom.
I am dead. No, they. Oh, no! I glitched down into the building and now I'm stuck.
The game is trying to save you.
I glitched down into the building. Somebody clip that. Come on. Good evening. Good evening, everybody. We're having a little bit of technical difficulty already because isn't that the way that things go around here? Welcome, though. I'm Mike. You're watching Skill Free Live. We're going to try and do this the other way because apparently launching directly from the game isn't, or launching from the game's launcher isn't working right now. So we're going to try and do this the other way, which requires that we come over to the website and launch it from there, which usually works, but I'm already registered, already set to join the session. Fortunately, the session doesn't start for another 15 minutes, but we're going to start off with the Gander Outdoor Truck Series here. And, yeah, that's the way that we're going to kick off Season 1 here of 2022. I realize it's still 2021, but this is Season 1 of 2022, according to the stuff here. So, let's see. Yeah, let me go ahead and withdraw from the race real quick. Let's see. I think I have to do that because I think it's saying that you're registered elsewhere. Yes, I am. But I'm not really. Believe it or not, I'm not. It's not easy to type with these gloves. I try not to, but sometimes it's necessary. So what's going on out there, folks? How y'all doing? Apologize, my voice sounds a little bit weird right now. I got a little bit loud earlier today, and now I have no voice. So, yeah, woohoo! It's there. It's just a little off. That's all. So what's happening, folks? I haven't been here in a week and a half. Last time I was here was not last Friday, but the Friday prior, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, that's correct. That was the last time we were here. It was Insanity Night with Crane Bramp, and we were playing Zombie Army 4, I believe. Having ourselves a mighty good time with that one. I hope that those of you who were here for that one enjoyed watching as much as I enjoyed doing it. We had ourselves a good time. So, all right. So, like I said, the first race that we're running is the 10 or the 945. So, okay. So here's things have changed the way that this whole thing is set up. Normally we would do the, it's gonna be a long race. Normally we would do this is the open series one too. So it's gonna be a longer race. But yeah, normally we would start off with the 930. That would be the Legends series. There's now 2 Legends series. There had only been one, and it had been the Advanced Legends Cup. Excuse me, itch in the nose. Had been the Advanced Legends Cup, and it was open to everybody from rookie class on up. Now there are 2 series. There's the Rookie Legend Cup, which is available to everybody from rookie on up. Actually, it might stop. So, well, I guess it doesn't stop because I'm eligible for it. I'm just not doing it. But So there's another one that is open to C on up. And we're going to try and run the C one as much as possible this season. We'll drop into the other one every now and then. We may end up doing it tonight, but they changed the times of everything, so things happen at different times and all. So yeah, that's going to be interesting to get used to that. And then we've got other series, and the cool part about it is they're actually running a lot of tracks that we haven't run before. And if you run the C class one, there's some tracks that we haven't run the Legends at before, which is going to be a lot of fun. We've got Hickory in there. We've got Nashville Fairgrounds, 2 tracks that I absolutely love. Now I'm kind of curious with Fairgrounds having that nasty bump coming off of turn 2. I'm really, really curious how those things are going to handle it, because they don't handle big bumps really well. We know that from places like South Boston. They have really bad bumps coming out of the corners. But I guess we're going to find out. But, running Hickory is going to be a lot of fun in those cars. A lot of fun in those cars. See, the thing is, the Rookie Series will only run the tracks that come standard with the sim, but when you go up in series, they start to branch out into other tracks, optional tracks essentially. And so, okay, good. So we are loading up now. Last time I tried to load this thing, it just got stuck at 0 like it does sometimes. But when that happens, if you launch from the website, it usually kind of resets everything, which is kind of cool. So this is working for us. But yeah, so when we get into higher license level tracks or race series, then they start to branch out into the other tracks, and that's how we're getting Hickory and Fairgrounds and a few Irwindales in there, a couple of other ones that I've never run the Legends on before. So that'll be fun. That'll be exciting. An opportunity to learn some new tracks and kind of spread our wings a little bit. It's really cool, because when I went and looked at the schedule, I was like, how are there no duplicate tracks on this schedule? There are duplicate tracks all over the place in the other one. So I started to realize that it was all sorts of tracks in there. So, all right, so let's go to the garage. And I'm sure you're not seeing the right thing right now. Let me see. Let me check. I imagine, yeah, you are. Well, I haven't even switched over to the game screen yet. So there's the game screen, and you're looking at the wrong screen. So we want that screen right there. That's the one. You saw the cat no matter what, but let's see. Chassis.
Set up the pick from my recent setups. The one that
Kind of
says
get a feel
open
for what this
STO
stuff
or
looks
STO?
like here. We're muted. All right. I'm going to assume
Clarify, it says open STO. Okay.
we're going to have to go like that.
Yeah, an STO.
All right.
Okay,
My
well,
understanding
what's
is
the difference
drafting
between
is
setup
actually
tab
pretty big here. So let me know if you can't see or hear anything. You should be able to see it. Seeing it shouldn't be an issue, but hearing it probably is. Or maybe, rather.
One's open, one's thick.
I have not run here yet, so.
The sticks are probably more tight than the
Like I was saying, my understanding is the draft really plays a big role
Thank you so much.
at this track. So
How many laps is it for?
it's a 60-lap race. I made one small change just to the gearing, and we'll see how it runs. And then we'll check the tire temps and see what's happening. I'd love to finish in the top 100 of the fixed series this year. But maybe I'll find that I like the open better. I just have to get better at making setups, that's all. But really on the trucks, we're running a lot of tracks like this anyway, where setups play a role, just not a huge one. The see that guy behind me is picking up a draft from me from the distance that he's back right now, so he's gonna get a run on me here. There it goes.
Outside. Still there? Hold your line. Still there? Hold your line. You're clear high. Clear high.
Now we'll tuck in behind him and just follow him for a little bit. See what a fast lap here looks like. I gotta get my overlays up. They're not on right now. So we didn't really lose a bunch of ground to him this lap, so that's good. He's a little faster than we are, but we're still figuring it out. And again, these big fast laps that people are running, this is largely going to be due to drafting and that sort of thing. So I just want to be consistent. I think it's a little bit tight, so I'll loosen it up just a little bit here. Do a little bit to it, not much. Yeah, he dove that thing down hard. So we're going to try and take it to the bottom here and make up ground on him. I would just like to get into a nice draft off of somebody here, but I'm not getting there right now. So
Slow car ahead. Go low.
we got a little bit of a draft off of that one, but not much. The other thing is I don't want to burn up the tires. So we got 60 laps. I have no idea how long fuel lasts here. We'll have to find that out in the next practice session.
Slow car down low. Go high.
But yeah, we'll do a little bit to loosen her up here. Not much. Just a little bit.
Anyone want to give me their setup? Please. You don't really need setup for this race, man. Just kind of run the right line. You also have the iRacing setup. I used Michigan Open the last race. I came third.
Not even sure what setup is on this thing right now.
This is all fucking day, and every time there's some dumbass that manages to either be inconsiderate and can't hold the fucking low line, or some lap car wrecks me, and it pisses me off. So you think his setup will fix that? No, going to open. I was running 6th.
All right. All right, let's see here. Garage. Oh, that's from the Atlanta race. I was running laps like that with my Atlanta setup on here. Cool. Quit. Or no, don't quit. race. There we go. So, yeah, we were running with the Atlanta setup, so totally not right. You gotta love it. Gotta love it. So what's happening, chat? What is up out there? Yeah, I have a feeling that the setup's going to be a lot looser when I put on the Atlanta Open set, or the Michigan Open set here. That's funny. That's good stuff right there. Old coffee here. It's not my good coffee, so it's pretty much going to taste like crap whether it's hot or cold. So I'll go ahead and finish it. My good coffee. It's not nearly as good when it's cold because it's so good when it's hot. When I say my good coffee, by the way, I'm talking about the cold brew that I make, the cold brew concentrate that I make myself. One of these days I'll get around to actually putting a video out on YouTube of it. All right, so we're going to be doing some fun stuff here coming up soon. Alpha 20 of 7 Days to Die came out a week ago, and I have not had a chance to play it yet. I don't know if that's what we're going to do on Thursday or not. Normally it's racing Monday or Tuesday and Thursday. But kind of figuring a few things out here. Canoe! Cold coffee's good. Hot coffee that was brewed hot and then gets cold is not good. That's the key here. How are you doing, my friend? Let's see. Let's go ahead and put the right setup on. And what's our gearing set to here with this one? Let's put the gearing back to where we were, because I like that gearing. Yes, I know saying anything bad about coffee is blasphemous in general, but it's already different, I can tell that. Oh, come on! Ain't getting near that slow. Yep, it's definitely looser. So my first real laps are going to be my qualifying laps. The great was go over my stream options for tomorrow. How you doing? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I just got back from visiting family in Texas. I need to do something here real quick. Where are my overlays? Where are my overlays? There we go. Bring those up. There we go. So much better. So much better. All right, we're going to go out and qualify. So, yeah, I was visiting family in Texas. Unfortunately, went out there to see my grandmother for what's likely going to be the final time while she's still mostly lucid. She's definitely struggling with some mental aspects. Now, she's 90 years old. She's my last living grandparent, so I went out there specifically to go visit with her, spend a few hours with her, and then my aunt and uncle and two adult cousins, are some of my absolute favorite human beings on the planet. And so I went and stayed with them for 5 days and just enjoyed their company. Today was my first day back here, back at home. Definitely a little bit looser. Mm-hmm. Faux show. Yeah, 90. I mean, the conversations, it was mostly normal. She just told stories about her childhood. But there were some things like, she apparently seems to think that some of the people around her are the cast in a movie that's being made about her life. So, it's kind of interesting to see. You know, you're in the middle of a perfectly normal conversation. She points to somebody and says, "Yeah, that's the lady who's playing me in the movie." And then just goes right back to reality. So. I'll tell you what. If I put up a top 10 qualifying here, when my first 2 laps with the setup were the qualifying laps, how'd I do with that second lap? Second lap was not better than the first lap, so. Alright. Still, if that holds, which I doubt it will, but if it manages to hold, that is going to be some seriously cool crap, I'll tell you that. It was my first time at this track. I ran the setup for 2 laps. And right now I'm qualified 10th. Yeah. So, my great-grandmother died 11 years ago on my mom's side. This is my dad's side that I just went to see. But on my mom's side, my great-grandmother died at 93 11 years ago. So, apparently 14 years older than my dad's mom. But, yeah, my grandmother on my mom's side passed away in March of last year, right as COVID was really kicking off. And my paternal grandfather passed away back in 2017, and my maternal grandfather passed away in 2014. So she's the last one I got left. I'd love to get out there one more time, but I don't know if she'll be coherent at that point. But, you know, I left it on a really good note. It was such a great conversation that I had with her for the last time on Saturday. So if that was the last time that I get to have a coherent conversation with her, then that was an excellent way to go out. So I'm happy about it. Lost both my grandparents before I hit 20. I'm sorry to hear that. Very, very sorry to hear that. So right now I have one grandparent, one parent, and both step parents still. But yeah, I honestly, to say that my great grandmother lived until I was 30 is absolutely insane. Very few people get to experience that. But again, that was 11 years ago. So, all right. So as it stands right now, I am, okay, so I'm 11th out of 14 who actually ran a qualifying lap. Glad you had this time with yours, man. That's priceless. Yeah, it really is. It really is. And I didn't get to spend a whole lot of time with my paternal grandparents. They moved from Pennsylvania to Texas when I was just a little over a year old. I had no recollection of them until I had no knowledge of them really, aside from just stories, until I was 5 years old. And I really kind of met them for the first time. So,
Good question. How do you lower the fuel in these cars for a quali lap? I don't think you can. I've looked into that before. There's no option for it. Yeah, because that was expensing like a good 2 minutes trying to find the fuel. I know how to do it on road. I don't know how to do it in these cars. I guess you can't do them in these cars, so that's not a thing.
yeah, I believe several years back, NASCAR went to qualifying on a full tank in all series.
Okay, yeah, I thought, I didn't know that. I thought they kept it the same how it was. They're changing so many rules on me these days, I can't keep up.
Well, if the rules weren't changing, it wouldn't be NASCAR, would it?
That's a great point.
So we got
some of the other oval series, you can change your fuel, like the a lot of the open wheel and other stuff like that.
Yeah, you can in the super late models. That one gets interesting. You can get some really, really fast qualifying setups with those things.
Yeah, you can do it in the super late model, right?
Yep.
You have two.
This was just to give you an idea. It was a whole real multiplayer thing, man. Oh yes, this thing is just absolutely insane. There's probably 25 different series that they run in here. And it's nuts how in-depth it goes, how real it is. The physics on this thing are outstanding. There's still room for improvement, but it is impressive. Alright, so my pit stall is right there. Cool. So qualified 11th in this one.
Alright, man, we're going green next time by. Alright, man, line up on the inside row. Pit road is closed. Catch the 17 car.
So you do have to make one pit stop, right?
Yeah, you're gonna get a little past halfway on one tank. Probably should have practiced pit entry at least once on here.
Pit entry's not too bad.
Hopefully it'll be under caution and not green.
Yeah, I'm assuming we'll have at least one or two cars.
Apologize, I'm getting a really bad itch here.
Get ready.
Tires will all clear those.
Just a reminder, you guys need to put your transmission in R for race mode.
Alright, man. Pace cars in. Green flag, green flag. Outside. Stay low. All clear, all clear. You got one outside. Still there? Hold your line. Stay low, there's a car on the high side. Stay low.
Dang it. Couldn't get into the hole up there.
Still there. You're on the bottom 3 wide.
Oh, 3 wide, nice. Woo!
Outside, 2 wide there. All clear, all clear.
Okie dokie, we survived a lap. Always good to make it through that first lap when you've never raced at the track in this sim before. Oh! And that'll be the first caution.
Right, man, caution is out. Caution is out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed.
Ho-ho! Yowza. Just looked like he totally dive bombed the bottom and didn't realize anybody was down there. Either that or he was loose and slid across the track.
Eighth car will be on the back stretch.
Yeah, you'll be really, really impressed by this. I mean, whether or not you're a racing fan, just to see the quality of this. I mean, this is a real track in Michigan. It looks and feels exactly the same as this because they laser scan the tracks. They claim to have millimeter accuracy with the laser scans. So, if there's a bump in the real one, there's a bump on this.
Pit road is now open.
Champion Power Equipment. That's the manufacturer of my
Run better than the big pro or not?
my generator that I've got because we get hurricanes here in North Carolina. So I've got a Champion generator. My experience has been that the opens are usually a little bit better because everybody gets spread out a little bit more, but it's limited experience. We're going to try and run the whole series and actually run it well. Maybe I'll do the open series instead of the fixed series. Who knows? This is the open right now.
I found out it depends on the caliber of drivers you have in the race. Doesn't matter whether it's open or fixed. You got guys that want to race, it's going to be a good race.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
What he said gets to be a little bit more true when your I rating gets above 2,000 and you're in with higher quality drivers, but I haven't gotten there yet because keep having one issue or another. But I'm in the top 10 in any series that I run. I'm in the top 10% of drivers in that series. Even the one road racing series that I run, and I hate road racing. I'm terrible at it.
Top 10, running a little harder, trying to establish a gap maybe to the rest of the pack, but there's no reason to be setting qualifying laps, 60 lap race. You got time?
So, yeah, I mean, it's just really, really cool how realistic and accurate this is. I'll show you my truck when we're done here. I don't have any idea what's coming up next on the schedule that I'll be able to catch, so we're just going to wing it here for the first night. It's a brand new season. The new season started last night. It's 2022 season 1. They do 4 seasons a year. And it just happened. We ended a few weeks before the end of the year, so they're just calling it 2022 season 1. But yeah, I don't know what all is running, so we're just going to kind of play it by ear and feel it out here. Why am I seeing 2 of that truck? That's weird. Oh, there it went. It fixed it. The one in the mirror was showing up as the 4 car as well, and now it's changed to the 12. Sometimes it goes a little weird on me, but it's just the way things are set up to automatically download everybody's paint jobs and that sort of thing. All right. Here we go. Getting back to it. Apparently, I am the highest rated person in this race, which is impressive. It means I should be able to get toward the front as I save my tires and work my way up. I finished no higher than I think 4th or 5th in this series in any race. So my goal is to improve on that. Maybe win a race now and then, but I need a setup first. I grew up with racing. It's been in my blood. Never got a chance to do it in real life, but I've been sim racing since 1994. So for 26, 27 years now, I've been doing this. But we're going to try and take it easy on the tires and not race really hard here early on. Back it down, getting into the corner so we're not putting too much strain on the tires and warming them up too fast. When they get over 300 degrees, they go absolutely insane. And cars are uncontrollable. So let's try running this high line for a little while. A little easier on the tires up here.
Got one outside. Stay low.
Yes, car 10, here for 3 o'clock.
Stay low, there's a car on the high side. Stay low. All clear, all clear.
That was bordering on a dumb move by his part. He stuck that nose in there as I was coming up off of the corner. That very easily could have been an accident had I not backed out or not pulled it down a little bit. That was just stupid. You pull me up on Twitch. All right. I'll see you over there.
Why cut me off when we have 40 laps to go?
Because you got to win it on lap 9, remember?
That's nice, dude. Nice.
So I'm hanging with these guys. No one's out here getting away or anything. And we're pulling away from the guys behind us, so we here in the top 9 are definitely kind of the fastest. Perfectly happy to just kind of hang out at the back of this pack. I'll let them do their thing, wreck one another, take each other out, do the stupid stuff. I think he clipped the wall. Yeah, most likely. Everybody's passing him now. But now he's back up to speed, so he just fell to the back of the group here.
Alright, man, caution is out.
And there's a caution.
Single file. Pit road is closed.
Keep going, keep going. Keep driving. You got to slow down, yell come out. Going fast.
These guys in front of me
Hey, why are
hit.
you running people over when there's a yellow flag?
Are you joking, dude, or no? I didn't touch you, to be honest. But you can't just slow down like that. I had to go below you.
Alright, let's see here. It's
By the way, 3, I did not mean to cut you off there. I had a little bit of room, so I came up. So, I'm sorry about that, I guess.
Catch the 16.
Middle back straight away, almost going into 3.
we're going to try taking 2 tires, right side only.
So I had a little bit of room, so I went up. So
Pit road
that's
is now
why
open.
I wasn't blocking you. I just went up.
If they go into the pits, that's what we're going to do.
Mic works, so you couldn't say, hey man, am I clear? And I would have just been like, oh yeah, let me let you in there.
I'm not gonna fight with you over this, so just let it go.
Yep, they're going to make a pit
I
stop.
had room. I've seen it.
We'll
I
take
put
2 and see how it works for us. Oh, nope, they're not pitting. Haha. 1 guy going in, so I'm going to stay out here. They got 1 taker.
You got nothing, so just race your race. I'll race mine.
I almost stuck you in there, man. Almost.
You turned too early, man. You would have had me.
You got to kind of do what the other guys are doing. If they had pitted and I hadn't, it would have given me track position, but we're already looking at, you know, lap time starting to fall off a little bit here. Not a whole lot, but they're starting to fall off. And it could have given them the opportunity to get by me pretty quickly, but because they haven't fallen off dramatically, the guys who are all the way at the back aren't going to get up here through it fast enough.
I'm literally on the bottom here because it's going to filter out.
And we should be able to hold our positions. So I think we'll probably all pit on the next caution.
You got plenty of room to still go ahead of me. I'm just on the
We need to get to about lap 25.
like facial awareness issues or something, dude.
But with a couple of cautions, that should be 29:30. Or I'm sorry, about 22:23, where we could actually go in and pit. But
Do we have lucky dogs here? Yeah.
So we're supposed to be single file anyway, right? So lucky dogs passing the high side.
Yeah, I'm low. Go.
so we had 1 guy duck into the pits.
Alright, man, we're going green next time by. Alright, man, line up on the outside row now. Catch the 12 car.
Yep. Hit myself in the face with the microphone. Love that car right there. I mean, it's not a fancy paint job or anything. Just the fact that it's Martin guitars. Nice guitars. Haven't played Alpha 20. I have not because it hit on Monday and I had to fly out of here for Texas immediately after work. Before the workday actually ended on Wednesday. So I spent Tuesday with the family and getting things packed up, spending a little time with my wife that night. So, never had a chance to even get into A20. I can't wait. I mean, what little... I've tried not to watch much at all. What little bit that I've seen looks really good, but I've made a concerted effort to not watch anything yet. Because I really want it to be as new as possible to me. Excuse me.
Get ready.
Alright, here we go.
The pace car is in. Green flag, green flag.
Dude, let's rewind, man. What the hell was that, 9? Dude,
that was beautiful.
3 got them wide? You paying attention? What's going on? I'm at the fucking bottom. What the fuck were you doing? We're 3 wide, ass. And you... That was wow. That was just wow.
And no caution for it either, because they were out of the racing line, I guess.
You hit me. At the same time I hit the button to let you know. You came down and I had nowhere to go. I didn't touch you until you got into it.
Good job, man. You're up with it.
I was just making room for the guy on the outside. He was kind of desperate. Okay, I'm sorry. But it's not my fault.
Whatever. Just whatever.
Check the replay, man.
Whatever.
I'm telling you, you're going to notice the difference.
Sorry.
I love listening to these guys fight over stuff sometimes. I've gotten into it myself a few times with these guys, but not any of those particular guys, but with the other guys on the track. And tempers go kind of crazy here. Hey, official pace truck, you gotta love that. Painted like the pace truck. It's clever, I'll give him that. Phew. He better be glad I backed it down right there.
Stay low. Stay low. There's a car on the high side. You're clear high. Clear high. Outside. You're clear high. Clear high.
Hey, vey.
Inside. Still there? Hold your line. All clear, all clear.
Alright, it's fun and all, but we're battling too hard. We're killing ourselves.
Inside. Stay high. Stay high. Still there? Hold the line.
I told you, drafting really plays a big role in this. That's why these guys are getting by me the way they are, because they're getting a really good run because of the big hole in the air that we're punching for them.
Stay high.
Oh, we did not enter that corner well.
Too wide there. Clear low, clear low.
Oh, that was all my fault right there. Entirely my fault. I hope I don't have too much damage from that.
Got one outside.
Definitely seems like I've got damage though.
Outside. Stay low.
I lost focus and all of that. That's what happens. And I whacked that wall pretty hard. I do have some damage. I can feel it. Not in how it's driving, but just that I'm not able to quite get up to the same speed that I was at. I lost focus coming up off that corner, lost track of how far away from the wall I was. And that's what happened.
Still there? Hold the line. Stay high. There's a car on the low side. Still there? Hold the line. Clear low, clear low.
Well, it's not a good way to start things off. Two incident points from it. Can't believe I kept from spinning that thing. I should have spun easily. Yeah, you can see that. Oh, here it comes. Here it comes. Oh, jeez. Well, we're toast now.
What the hell is that?
Past the 14.
What, you didn't know I was there?
Your car had
Really?
too much
You gotta move
damage.
your
We've
spot?
got to fix it.
Yeah, I'm toast. I can't get back to the pits from here. I got nothing.
Past the
Why did that yellow come out?
past the
Alright, well,
past the
Oh,
past the
I'm pitting in.
knew I was coming, dude.
yeah, that was...
Broke down on. You knew I was there.
Let's see.
Apparently,
If I needed to know what I was in for, so I watched Streamer Weekend and everything.
Whatnot, because that was ridiculous.
Well, I mean, hell, you got a spotter and you got a freaking mirror. You don't know how to use neither one of them.
I saw that what happened to you too. I don't want to say that because the guy was still in the race.
To be taken out by a 9 car, that was ridiculous.
Yeah, I know. I saw. I was right behind you guys. It looked like he definitely came down on you. I don't know if he got hit from his right side, but he definitely went into you on that one. Yeah.
Alright, well, let's see here. So here's what happens up here.
Yeah, I got a lucky 13 knocked me out of it. I think it's funny, everybody thinks that just because somebody's in the middle of the track, they're going to go low. That's not how it works. It's near freaking spotter.
And I should have gone low. That was my fault for going high there, but it's like, at that point,
He wanted to come down, and I was in the middle of the track.
what I was seeing up here, back to where I was here, if we get in and look at what I was seeing, my car's being repaired right now, so it's going to be a while. In fact, it's still being towed, but I saw it happen up there, And I was going to go low, but then they started coming down the track, and I didn't think... So I tried to go high, but by the time...
Going into 3.
Because this guy down here went low, and I didn't want to run into him by accident. I want to get pinched between them, and I thought he was going to spin further down, and then that happened. So, yeah, I'm probably going to lose a lot of time, a lot of laps here. But while I'm waiting, because I got to repair it, I'm going to go ahead and see what happened to those other guys, too. What happened on this incident. It was at lap like 14, wasn't it? Oh, here we go. Right here. Wasn't it? Thought it was. Or no, it was on the restart after this caution. That's what it was. That's right. Was this the restart at 14? Yeah, it was. So, let's see what happens here. Gonna go... Let me just check something here. Yeah. Oh, we got 40 minutes of repairs. We're not even doing it. I'm done. I'm totally toast. So, while we're waiting here, or while we're going to go ahead and switch races here in a second, but let's do this one real quick and just see what happens with these guys. So, honestly, the two drifted up. He was the one yelling the loudest, but he went up. The other guy stayed. If you can see the lines on the track, that was exactly what it was on that first one. It was completely exactly that. Target fixation. Oops, went the wrong way through the field. Let's go look at me and see what happened here, because it got crazy up here. And these guys were all just absolutely nuts. So right here. And I'm trying to just kind of hold my own with them here for a little while.
All right, man. Pace cars in.
And...
Green
at this
flag.
point, I lost track of what I was looking at here. When the guys in front of me started to go up the track, so did I, and completely lost track of where the wall was. So, we're going to quit because this race will be over before we're able to get back out on the track, which really sucks. But, alright, so what's happening at 10:30? What have we got at 10:30? We have nothing worthwhile happening. Well, we got stuff others to practice, like 10:20. That never happens. So I don't own the Legends car. So let me withdraw first. Yeah, that's gonna hurt my numbers a good bit. Safety rating will drop pretty hard. The I rating will plummet. But what else do we have? I don't want to do that. I don't want to do this either, because the Legacy Daytona track is a bear to drive. I mean, we could do the Rookie Legends, or we could wait for 10:45. What's happening at 10:45? Anything? And do I have this being filtered at all? No, I don't. Okay. So at 10:45, we have the Carburetor Cup at Talladega. Could do that. It's a rookie series, but we could do it. I kind of feel like joining into the Rookie Legends here, just because. So do you want to see the little Legends cars, or do you want to see the big nasty crashes that happen at Talladega? I think I'm going to do the Rookie Legends for now, because that'll get us out here in time to be able to do something at 11 o'clock as well. So that'll help. And I don't really need a ton of practice here. But what is happening at 11? Let's go see what it looks like at 11 o'clock. Let's see. Official race guide. Looks like, yeah. So at 11 o'clock, we got the SK mods at Lanier. We could do that. That could be fun. Or the other legends at... I think this game's a little too serious. It is, believe me. It's serious. People go hard. So, is this fixed? No, that's open. I want to run the fixed series. This one is fixed. So I could do that. I could do the NASCAR Cup series at 11 if I can get out fast enough. Maybe that's what we'll do. I'm trying to run mostly the NASCAR series this time. And just kind of build up some cred more than anything. But since I don't have anything else to do right now, we'll go ahead and we'll run this race. Only problem is with it being the rookie series, it's going to... Oh, it's not going to run the same way either. Dang it. I may back out of this one. I think I'm going to withdraw from this and go there because I forgot they use the slower car too, so it's not going to be the same. Never mind. Never mind. We're going to quit. And I'll withdraw. Okay, I've got 2 minutes to withdraw from this thing before it counts against me. So, all right, let's go do the Talladega one. We'll go do this one. And I hope we get out of here in time to run the other race. We'll see. I don't know how long this race is. It's probably going to be like a 20-lap race. So let's go look at this one. Talladega, where are you? Why are you not showing everything? Oh, because I've only got it set to show official. So actually this one won't even hurt against me if I crash because it's not even official. So that'll be nice. Is there anything else that I might want to run instead? I could go run a dirt race. I haven't done that in a long time, but I could run one. Oh, what to do. I can't run either. Well, yeah, I can't run either of those. I could run this one at Weed Sports. You know what? We'll do that. Nope, I'm probably, well, yeah, it's not an official race, so it won't count against me. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's go run this one at Weed Sport. Big block modified at Weed Sport. What's going on here? There we go. I double-clicked when I should have single-clicked. Worry-free crashing. Yeah, the only problem is I want to make sure that I get out of here but in time to... So this actually isn't the big block. This is the small block. I want to make sure that I get out in time to run that 11 o'clock. That's really the biggest thing because that 11 o'clock one is kind of important for me. It's important in the sense that I want to run that series. So, first time that I will have run an A-only series. And is this not even going to... Oh, yeah, because we're so close to the start time that it's not letting me join. So that's going to spin until 10:30, and then it'll let me go. All right. Man, I'm so glad to have you in here tonight. How you feeling, by the way? How's everything going? Crossing my fingers, you're going to say you're feeling great. All right, it's 10:30. Let me click it. Not bad working through my issues and playing the waiting game. Yeah. Sometimes that's all we can do, right? There we go. You're letting me join. I think I've run laps at this track one time, so hopefully... Yeah, I'm going to cross my fingers that it's not too bad. I don't have any high expectations. I haven't run dirt since maybe the middle of last season. I grew up on dirt, but I decided to just go ahead and get really, really good on the regular oval racing for a while, and then I'll come back to dirt and build up from there. But I've done a little bit of stuff. I ran one during week 13 last week. Just one last little thing on Monday or Tuesday before, just to play around for a little bit. I think my wife had gone downstairs and fallen asleep, so I just went ahead and played around for a little while, and they were doing this silly thing. Week 13 it doesn't count for much. In most series, doesn't count for anything. Doesn't count for you. Doesn't count against you. And it was running off-road trucks at a regular dirt oval, which was kind of a fun little thing to do, and you can beat and bang on those things pretty well. But all right. Let's check this out. Okay, so it's a fixed setup. Good. Let's go run a couple of laps here. Yeah, like I said, I have run a couple of, one race here, a few laps, that was it. Do we only have 6 people in this? Might only be 6 of us registered.
Got a car stopped up high.
It's running like it's the big block. The way it gets sideways certainly feels like it. Oh man. The dirt races this is what I grew up going to every Friday and Saturday night during the summer.
We have a slow car up high. Got one stopped up high.
This is a true driver's discipline. This is where the best of the best really rise to the top. I haven't repainted this car, so it still says skill-free racing on there, where all the other ones say Speed Forge. The dirt in your face is a really nice touch, and then you can clear it off by pressing the button there. Alright, so how did that go? How did it look? Practice results, 16-3. It's next to last, okay. It's all good. Fixed setup, so it's all... This has to be the small block, though. It has to be, because if it's running the fixed, say, the 358 modified, 410 modified is the big block. These things only have one gear. It's amazing the kind of torque the engines have to be able to run a single gear.
Green flag, green flag. Here comes your first time left.
I've always wondered how you get the dirt in your face when you're the only one on the track, though. Must really be slinging off of those front tires. But there are some cars where the front tires aren't exposed. I know my camera shakes really bad, and somebody pointed it out one time. I said, yeah, one of these days I'm going to mount it to the wall so it's not connected to the desk that's shaking every time I turn the wheel. And they're like, no. I wasn't telling you that as a complaint. I was telling you that because I thought it was cool. It adds to the immersion because it's like you're actually out on a rough racetrack. Let's go watch that. These things are so much fun to watch. So, there we go. And let's go. TV3 is usually kind of a spectator view. Sometimes there's a spectator camera too. There it is. So this is what you would see watching it from the stands. Oh, I love it. Can't get enough of dirt racing. Would have loved to have done it myself. Alright, let's go here. Watch it from one of these cameras here. You see how close I came to whacking the wall with the rear end of the car here? So let's see, where is that? If I look at it on far, that's not as close as I thought it was. So back it up to right here. But yeah, you can sling that thing out there pretty far. Let's watch it from the blimp view. See just how far you get that thing cranked sideways. This is an interesting racetrack, the way it's shaped. Alright, so minute 13 to go. Let's see. Can't really change anything, but let's see, pitman arm length, faster overall steering ratio. I don't want to do anything on here, so. Alright. Cool. Well, now we'll just wait for it to count down. So where are we? Qualified, by the way, here. So 16,361, not bad. That bobble in the turn kind of slowed your yeah, I mean, you have to run perfect to be truly, truly fast. And, I mean, they beat me by 2.5 tenths, a quarter second. The guy in the first and second, basically. 2 tenths for third place. A little closer between 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th there. And then another tenth or so back to 8th. And then those guys in the back are definitely slower. But this guy right here, he's car number 1 coming into this. So he's basically, he is the highest rated guy in this race. So he's going to have the expectation. He should be the fastest, realistically. Or at least he's the highest rated. May not always be the fastest, but he's probably starting in the back specifically because he doesn't want to qualify once the challenge of coming up through the field. A lot of guys do that. All right. Well, here we go. Said I haven't run a dirt race in a month and a half, almost 2 months probably. And I only ran it because I didn't have anything else to do. 30 laps, okay. 30 laps, 16 seconds per lap. Don't think there's cautions in this series. I know there are in the big blocks, but I don't think there are in this one. Most fixed setup races on dirt don't. But even that right there, just by turning the wheel, changes the angle of lean on the car like it would in real life. I mean, they've gotten so realistic with this. And the car wants to turn to the left, so pace laps are always interesting. Just don't roll. They roll over pretty quick, pretty easy. Look at that. I already got to clear the dirt off because it landed right square in the middle of my mask.
Alright, man, we're going green next time. Bye.
You guys want to get in your lane up there?
Get ready. Alright, man. The pace car is in. Green flag, green flag. Got one outside. Stay low. You're on the bottom 3 wide. All clear, all clear. All clear, all clear.
Oh, and look at that. Right away. And what do you say? Don't roll? Now, that's ridiculous. It would be great with a headset on. Well, since I have to get towed, let's go watch what happened here. So going into the corner, he gets sideways, and I have nowhere to go, and then he plows me, and then he spins me, and... What happened to the 3 car up here? He's up ahead of all of this. Okay, so we have another one. Same sort of thing. Well, not quite, but then he gets plugged right there. So I'm not in last. That's good.
All right, that's it. Go.
I won't be completely last, maybe? I don't know. So now it's like an art form. How do I get out of here without affecting everybody? I've got 3 monitors. I can see more than you can. I can see out to either side. That's how I was able to do that and know that there wasn't anybody coming who I was going to cut off or run into. Hey, that's the same guy who did that to me the last time. Every time I'm near him, he gets sideways down there.
Car stops down low. We have a car stops down low.
Some tracks will get really, really nasty bumpy by the end of the race. I don't remember if this is one of them. A lot of them will get a really nasty dip right there getting down into the first corner.
Got a car stopped up high. Slow car up high. Got a car stopped up high. Slow car up high.
We're a little too sideways down there. Track's starting to get really slick. Not sure how in the world this guy out-qualified me. Because every time I've been anywhere near him, he struggles to just keep the car pointed in the right direction.
We got a slow car up ahead. Go low.
explained a lot with the 3 displays. Yeah, that's how I've seen a few things happen tonight. And it's really nice. I mean, it's not a VR headset, but it's good enough. But I have seen people play this with VR, and it is astounding. Now, if I was going to play with VR and stream to keep the same graphic quality, I would absolutely have to have a separate system doing my streaming work. Because you are never going to be able to process the VR and stream at the same time. This thing already struggles at times, and this is, last year's top-end system, essentially. A 2080 Super, Ryzen 9 3900X, 32 gigs of RAM. That orange car behind me is the first place car. So, if he gets to me, I'm going to give him room, because I will never be that guy. Just ever so slightly nicked the wall there. But this guy, I am so much faster than him, but he's just running that perfect line that I can't really get by him.
Tend to go with the line.
And I don't want to take him out by accident, because he is ahead of me, and I'm not going to be that guy.
Outside. All clear, all clear.
Totally could have taken him out right there, though.
Got one outside. Still there? Hold your line. All clear, all clear. Outside. Stay low. All clear, all clear.
There we go.
2 left.
Got by him that time.
We got a slow car up ahead. Go high. Alright, man. It's white flag this time by. 1 more to go. Car stops down low.
Yeah, I was faster than him. If I could have just not,
Great job.
gotten wrecked early on, I might have been able to run in the top 5 in this one.
Alright, man. That's it.
Oh well.
Race is over.
Yeah, he was definitely kind of in the way there for a while. Not on him. Let's get on me. So, let's go here. So, kind of set it up right here. He went wide. And I showed inside, so he knew that I was fast enough. And he knew that I had him inside there. And so he went wide to give me room, because he doesn't trust his own car control. And so I was able to get by him, swing it out wide, get it down to the bottom. And then the other guy actually got into him, and that's how he passed him. He actually got into him twice there. So, yeah, I don't like to hit people. I really don't. I try my best to avoid it. I work really, really hard to be a clean driver. So, So you're getting a bit of a stutter there, it looked like. So you were getting a lower frame rate. Was that correct, what I was seeing there? It was a little stuttering for you? Should have rebooted before I started tonight, but I didn't. All right, so we want to run that A-class race. So yeah, this one dropped from a 345 to a 326. This one dropped from a 288 to a 286. And that dropped from 1670 or 1770 to a 1698 for the I rating, so that sucked. It looked okay except during the replays. Okay, well, that's good to know. I can turn down detail on the replays, which I should. The only reason I have the detail up is for when I'm doing any kind of recording or something. I like to have the detail up, and it looks fine for me, but OBS can't quite keep up with it. So I could tweak my OBS settings also to make it a little bit better. So we could go run the trucks again like we had, or, like I said, we can go run this fixed series at 11 here. So we're going to go ahead and jump into this. While this is low, by the way, check out this car. I got to show this to you. So my content, I said I was going to show you the truck, and I never really did show you a close-up of that either. So let's go ahead and look at it here. Here's my pretty truck. Oh, come on, load it up. Oh, it deleted the thing. It deletes it and then re-downloads it. I hate it when it does that. So never mind, you can't see it in here. You can see like where there's supposed to be shiny stuff on it. It's the spec map. It keeps the spec map, but it deletes the everything else. Let's see if this one will show up. It should. Yeah, because I haven't gone into it. So here is my new NASCAR car. So NASCAR for this year, the numbers traditionally forever and ever and ever were directly under the windows on the front. NASCAR this year is moving the numbers all the way up to the front like this, and then gives more room for the sponsors back here. So I'm still getting used to the look, but overall, I like the way this car turned out when I painted it. I think it looks really good, and got everything that I use down here. My Logitech wheel, GT Racing seat, Anchor everything. These are Anchor Soundcore headphones, and then my CyberPower PC. So just threw those on there just because. Speed Forge Race Shop is mine. I own it, and I'm getting everything set up for that. So there'll be more to that here in the near future. Only one thing you can see that's wrong with it. You're going to tell me that it's a Ford, right? See? Well, see, that's how you spell quality, F-O-R-D. I have driven one car. I've owned one car that's been my daily driver that wasn't a Ford. It was a Mazda back when Ford owned the majority share in Mazda. So I've always been a Ford guy. My grandfather worked only on Fords back at his shop in the middle of absolutely nowhere in Pennsylvania. See, this is impressive up here. You can see up here in the corner, 4,311,000,000. That's the number of laps that have been run in the series, or in the simulator. How many official race laps have been run? As far as I know, it's only race laps. That's impressive. And currently, 9,700 people racing. So, all right. With that, I'm going to go ahead and take a very, very quick breather here. So hold your horses, don't leave. I will be back in a moment. Now, how on earth did you know that I had to take a leak? I mean, really? All right. I do like Ford, then GMC, and then anything Honda. I've always been a Ford guy. We have a Chrysler Pacifica minivan. We had a Dodge Grand Caravan before that. Prior to that, I've never owned anything other than Ford or Mazda. So, all right, let's get out here and just make sure that we're good with where we are. These things sound a little funky when they're starting. And I have to maintain speed limit myself in this series. The other one that I ran tonight, the pickups are limited. I have a rev limiter enabled on it, but not on this. And I also need to know how to get out of the pits without doing an unsafe exit. Fortunately, I know Atlanta pretty well. And this is the first time NASCAR has had a 5-speed transmission. Pretty much ever.
All clear, all clear.
It's always been the big, massive Detroit steel with a 4-speed.
Inside.
This is fixed setup, so I just have to find the fastest way around.
Clear low.
But I've never run a race in this car before. I've run some practice stuff. Oh no, I'm sorry, I did run one race last week in that week 13 stuff. I was running well in it, and then somebody else wrecked me. And you've seen it tonight. I'm perfectly willing to accept it when I'm the one who caused the wreck, but yeah. So 3165, 3116, 3117, rather, call it. Didn't. Oh, 5-speed would give you more granular control of your speed. Yeah, and it's also a linear gearbox too. So it's instead of an H pattern shifter where you choose the gear directly, it's just sequential. So you shift up and you shift down, and it goes up to the next one or down to the next one.
Not good.
Race. Yes. No. This is wholesale from the ground up, 100% new. It used to be 5 lug nuts per wheel. Now it's a center nut, so it's a single nut about that big in diameter. It's like 2¼ inch diameter nut. So pit stop should be faster. The fueling system used to be that the gas man would actually come over the wall with an 11 gallon cans way back when they had 22 gallons. So 11 gallon cans, and they'd fill with one, and then he'd hand it off and get a second one and fill up from that. And there was a guy with an additional can on the back that stuck in, and as soon as he started to fill gas overflowing into that, then they stopped fueling. And they would weigh the two and see what was left over between the two, and that's how they knew how much gas they got into the car. or how much gas was used in the previous run, rather, and they used that to determine fuel mileage, so they could tell how far they could go. They added Indy nuts, yep. But it's not a nut. It's a cap. It's a thing that kind of fits completely over, and instead of being just a regular hexagonal nut, it actually has grooves all the way around the outside where teeth fit into it, and that's how it works. So you distribute the torque over more surfaces, which means you're less likely to strip a nut, strip a socket or whatever. So that's kind of cool. They've taken a lot of the adjustability out of the cars, but they added a rear diffuser. In the sim, it's not actually edited. It's not something that you can modify. You can't tune the diffuser at all. There's a piece of dust or a gnat flying in my face at the moment. Hey, not bad holding that speed like that. Check that out. Good to see my passion with this. I love racing. And I was a big Dale Earnhardt and Dale Earnhardt Jr. fan. Dale Earnhardt died in 2001 in a crash. Dale Earnhardt Jr. retired back in 2017. So I have no horse in the race anymore, dog in the race, whatever you want to call it. So I kind of get to enjoy the racing just for the racing now, which is kind of cool. And I get to focus a little bit more on the technical side of things. So I don't watch all the races anymore. I don't watch very many races anymore. It used to be that if I missed a race, my week sucked. But it's not the same anymore. So... All right, so how do our entries look here? Division 3, woohoo! I'm up to Division 3, not in Division 4 anymore. That's awesome. Division 1 is like the best drivers, then 2, then 3, then 4. But I am like one of the lowest rated guys in here, 27 to 29, so let's see how we qualify. Always wanted to race. We just never had the money when I was growing up, so it was never something I could do. And now, even if I could find the money for it, I couldn't handle crashing a car at this point. Not with my back and neck the way they are. I know you know kind of how that would be. Run the high side, get the RPMs up a little higher.
Green, green, green. All right, man. Here comes your first time left.
Man, this thing sticks. It's kind of what everything that I've been reading has said, that the thing handles really good. It generates a lot of downforce, and it's slightly underpowered compared to what the old cars used to be. With the package that they want to run at these tracks. So they're going to actually have a detuned engine to run at these 1.5-mile high bank tracks. So it sticks. Alright, so how'd we do? Good for 11th. Not bad. I'll take that. Can't even drag like I used to. Shall I start calling your speed? 48, 48, 48, 49. No particular reason why I did that the way I did it, but just felt like goofing off. So yeah, so it actually assigns you a car number. Like I said, I'm 27, but I have a subscription to something that, oops, no, go here. I have a subscription to something called Trading Paints that lets me, hey, let's just do it this way. All right, qualifying lap. There we go. Subscription that lets me paint the number on my car, and it does something in the service or in the game that prevents the assigned number from showing up. Could make you a fun speed racer transition. Hey, man, that would actually be kind of cool. I don't have time to sit do video stuff right now, so did I tell you the last time that you dropped in that I got a new job? I don't remember. We got a minute 15 to go here, so let's watch this one. You can see those little things underneath the rear end, though. Look like little fins. That's the diffuser. Nothing but time. What's the new job? Same stuff, still managing an IT team, but I went from managing a team of 21 distributed across 2 continents to managing a team of 4, all of them here in the U.S. And the headquarters are in San Francisco, so my workday doesn't even really start until 9 o'clock in the morning. And I'm up, and I'm one of the earliest on, so. The car just gets around the corner. It's really nice. It looks really nice out there. I've been really excited about this NASCAR season starting up, so I can't wait to see these things in real life. By the way, I'm not going to be streaming racing under the Skill Free Live channel. I'm going to be switching just the racing part over to a new channel. I can give you the details of that offline, because I still have to change the screen name, and I can do that in like another week and a half, because there's limits on how often you can change it. So I'm going to have to change it, and I don't want to yell it out loud before I change to it. Might be looking for remote work after things are done here legally. Yeah, and that's the nice part, is my job is completely remote. 100% remote. Yeah, I'll send it over to you.
Alright, man, we're going green next time by. Alright, man, line up on the inside row. Pit road is closed.
So all of the drivers in this race are A licensed drivers. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting. These are allegedly the best of the best.
Hey, good luck, guys. Now let's have some fun in this new car and enjoy the series. Let's have some fun.
Yeah, quick question. It's my first race in this car, first official race in this car. So, how are these things on the start? Are they a little squirrely like the other ones are? Or are they a little bit, they stick a little bit better coming to the green?
Don't hit the grass.
Yeah, mostly I just don't want to spin the wheels and take people out.
Definitely slick on you, Spire. Thought somebody didn't run in the wall on a restart.
All right, good to know. I appreciate it. Yeah.
You have 2 additional sets of tires for this race. Be smooth and have a good run.
Likely some really nice paint jobs out here. 50 lap race. So, with cautions, probably about a 35-minute run here.
Car.
Really?
Five car.
That was impressive.
These things become so loose.
I was just talking out loud about getting on the gas too hard to take off. And the dude did that. Hey, I'm 26, not you.
I'm already down power because, you know, hitting the gas just decided to spin the car out. I love iRacing's changes that, you know, make no sense.
Get ready.
When you have high torque, that happens.
I just hit the gas just a tad bit and just spins the whole car out. No reason why at all.
Oh, you didn't hit it a tad bit, my friend.
Green flag, green flag.
You had to have matted that thing.
Outside. All clear, all clear.
I hope with all of the cars being drawn in front of me, it's not getting jumpy for you.
Inside. Still there. Stay high. There's a car on the low side. Clear low, clear low. You got one inside. Still there. Stay high.
That wall kind of encroaches on you there, getting into the corner, because they have
All clear,
an
all clear.
inner wall that's called a safer barrier that you can. It cushions the blow. It's actually a metal wall with. I don't know how much you know about this stuff, so I'll just talk to you like you don't know anything about it. But it's a metal wall with foam blocks in between that's used to cushion impacts.
Stay high. Stay high.
One of the things that was developed after Dale Earnhardt was killed in 2001.
Still there. Hold your line. Clear low, clear low.
It was not actually somebody wrecking ahead of me. That was a network issue for somebody. And so it's making assumptions while it's trying to reestablish quality communications. That's the guy who whacked the wall before we ever got going. He spun himself out when we were coming up to pace speed.
Outside. You're clear high, clear high. Outside. Stay low. You're clear high, clear high. You got one outside. Stay low. Still there. You're clear high, clear high.
There we go. Yeah, we're getting a better feel for it.
Oh, my bad, number 8.
Meanwhile, H thinking, dang right, it was your bad. I don't know what happened. but- Okay, so we do not have to make a pit stop. This could go green and we could make it to the end. It just brushed the wall right there. Just ever so slightly brushed it. Oh, we got them. Now they're wrecking.
Inside.
And we stay green.
Clear. Inside. Still there. Hold your line. Stay high.
That was good.
Stay high. Still there.
I love wearing my fitness watch while I'm doing this, because then I can see just how high my heart rate gets while we're doing this. I've got a death grip on this steering wheel right now.
Still there? Hold your line. All clear, all clear. Got one inside. All clear, all clear. Keep digging. Outside. Still there? Hold your line. Still there?
Guys wrecking coming out of the pits.
All clear, all clear. Outside. All clear, all clear. Got one outside. Stay low.
Man, he drove that in there hard. Good for him.
Stay low.
Nice move.
You're clear high, clear high.
Nice job making that one stick, too.
Stay low, there's a car on the high side. Still there.
It's just keeping everybody packed together so tight. Compared to the old
Still there. All clear, all clear. Outside. Still there. You're on the bottom 3 wide. You got one outside. You're 2 wide there. You're clear high, clear high. You got one outside. Stay low. Stay low. You're clear high, clear high.
Man, he came down while I was up there on the outside, or down there on the inside, and pushed me 3 wide because of the run that I had. Hey, you come down like that again and block, I ain't giving you room next time.
That's not the 8, dude. I'm up top.
Okay, the neon green 8.
You got one inside. Stay high. Stay high. All clear, all clear.
It's not supposed to put cautions anymore.
Good Lord, where'd you come from?
Still there? Hold your line. Stay high. There's the car on the low side. Stay high.
Good Lord, Valvoline, where'd you come from?
All clear.
Well, she's tightening up, is she?
Almost 20 laps into this thing, we haven't had a chance to give my heart a break yet.
You got one outside. Still there? Hold your line.
Dang it.
Stay low.
Gonna lose 2 spots because he slowed down so much in the corner. I was completely out of the gas.
All clear.
Nothing I could do to avoid hitting him.
Got one inside. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Clear
Whew.
low, clear low.
I would love to follow along with the chat right now, but that ain't happening, man. Sorry. Oh, crikey. Sure feels like I should be better than 16th right now. Oh, got it way loose coming off of that corner.
Inside. Still there. Stay high.
I didn't anticipate you sticking up right there.
Still there. Hold your line. Stay high. Still there. Hold your line.
Ooh.
Stay high. Stay high. Stay high. Clear low, clear low. Inside. Still there, hold your line. Still there, hold your line. Still there. Stay high, outside. 3 wide, you're in the middle. Clear, 2 wide, clear, 2 wide, outside. 2 wide there. You're on the bottom, 3 wide. All clear, all clear.
Damn it.
Is anybody else just bored as hell?
Yeah, I guess there's no cautions in this series, huh?
Yeah, there's been like 3 crashes, no caution.
Car's in rough shape. Oh, man. Well, sorry about that, 10. I was trying to get down to the bottom and somebody poked their nose in there at the last second. We were stuck 3 wide and I couldn't do anything. Oh, geez. Missed my pits. That works. Well, that sucked. We'll go ahead and take these repairs. Because if there aren't any cautions, then, you know. I'll go back and watch that one, but that sucked. That really sucked. I'll have to go back and watch, but it was a combination of we were 3 wide. I mean, there just wasn't any way around it. We were 3 wide, and it was gonna go bad. I mean, it was just pretty much guaranteed that it was gonna go bad. All right, one more lap. Man, it's hot in here right now. Yeah, we'll go back and we'll watch the replay and see what happened. But I'm sure that neither one of us were expecting it to be 3 wide at that point, and I sucked up by him. I wasn't trying to pass him right there, but just the draft just kind of grabbed me, and
That's it, go.
just pulled me. See if they black flag me for speeding because I was a little fast at one point coming down pit road, looking for my pit stall. I was expecting it to be further toward the front because it was in the last race. So
You only have one set of cars remaining.
Got one outside. You're clear high, clear high.
and there's still damage that they couldn't fix. So I'm probably still not going to be fast enough. You can see the hood's a little bit buckled up there, just left of center on the screen. So the good news is fresh tires. I should be nice and fast for the rest of this race. Bad news is I'm going to be several laps down, and it's going to be insanity trying to get by these guys. Really? 17th place, blocking a car that's 5 laps down. Was that really necessary?
Still there. Clear low, clear low. Got one outside.
You can see how much faster I am, though, than the rest of these guys because of the fresh tires.
Clear high.
It's insane how much faster this car is.
Got one outside. All clear.
Just
all
because of the fall off on tires. And it's going to be about 10 laps before things even come close to equalizing. These are the guys who I had been racing with right here. It'd be nice if they wouldn't be side by side the whole time.
Inside. Stay high. There's the car on the low side.
He drives like an absolute dream right
Still
now.
there. Stay high. Clear low, outside. You're clear high, clear high. Outside. Stay low. Alright, man, caution is out. Caution
Now we
is
get a
out.
caution.
Line up single file. Pit road is closed.
Gotta be kidding me.
Past the hey car.
Ay, ay, ay. Just my luck. What happened to finally draw a caution? Did somebody's car explode and leave a crater in the middle of the track?
Yeah, I think I saw a meteor hit turn 4. There was a bus driving backwards in the pit area. He's in the middle of back.
Checking up.
Yeah, thanks, James. Almost got a little squirrely there for a second.
Since I'm not on the lead lap, I can't pit this time by. And I don't think that I will.
Catch the hey car.
Yep, that's the car in front of me, 3.
I've only got like 4 laps here.
Car 20. Got the lucky dog. Let him by on the outside. Let the 20 car by. He had the position when the yellow flag came out. Catch the hey car. Let the 20 car by. He had the position when the yellow flag came out.
He should be coming up. Just a moment. There he is in my mirror. I can barely see him. A little speck up there. Alright, so he gets a free lap back because he is the first car 1 or more laps down.
Pit road is now open.
Called the free pass, but colloquially it's the lucky dog, and that's what everybody has taken to calling it.
Where's the pace car at?
Turn 3.
Pace car's coming out of 4.
And it's lonely up here.
Boy, that's some wicked tire wear there.
Because I didn't pit, I would have thought that I would have gotten wave around, but I guess not. Alright, man. I'll be right here. Hopefully still pointed forward.
My tires were at 78 and 88, but I also have a limited rate 10 damage, so that doesn't help.
Tell you what, it was fun driving around here for about 3 or 4 laps with brand new tires. I could put this car anywhere I wanted it to relative to everybody else.
Alright, man, we're going green next time by. Alright, man, line up on the inside row. Pit road is closed. Pass the 8 car. Catch the 10 car.
I think I want them back.
Catch the 20 car. Get ready. Green flag, green flag.
Oh, come on!
Alright, man, caution is out. Caution is out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed.
Just me, or is that?
Can you tell me how bad my front end damage is?
It's the 20 car.
That 5th gear as short as heck. It is, and that's kind of the almost the point that I've heard them talking about was that it was not going to be a very tall gear, and it's kind of just there for that, just that extra oomph. And they can choose different gearing packages for different tracks, so I don't know how much you can actually change the gearing in these cars, to be honest with you. Because one of the main goals with this car was to keep it cheaper, essentially. Hey, we passed somebody.
I tried to dive low and I ended up with a 4X on it. I didn't tell how much it did. I didn't feel like I hit anything, but it registered. So.
All right. Well, since I'm all the way back here in the back anyway.
Fine to the end of the race, as long as you stay in the draft.
Let the 15 car by.
Copy. I don't know who spun that guy, but I'm glad I just got skinned.
Car 20. Got the lucky dog. Let it by on the outside. Catch the 15 car.
We'll pit on the next lap. I love it when they come to almost a dead stop.
Fred, I ain't got no front end there, buddy.
Yeah, I got caught up in that one.
So I should get a couple more spots here.
The car that was flipping.
Yeah, he came down right in front of me.
It's alright, the 4 knows where I should be right now. But I'll go in the next one.
We should be able to get a couple more positions with these guys wrecking. Should have plenty of damage. Problem is, they're already on lap 42, so only 8 more laps to go. I'm not going to pit. Forget it. I'll pit.
Catch the 15 car.
Alright, where's my guys here? There they are. I gotta change the color of that board to the bright green that I like to use. Ain't a whole lot that I can do, but I'm gonna try.
Alright, that's it. Go. Let's hit the tires. Make them last the rest of the race. Line up single file. Catch the 17 car.
Very little in there. You got a copy?
I really only pitted there just... Might as well get some fresh tires on this thing and not have 7 or 8 laps on them. Only going to have about 3 laps of racing to go, so I want to be as fast as possible. Just in case. Just in case. I'm going to pass these 2 guys here who are on pit road right now too, so we'll be up to 22nd in just a second here. It won't register until the next time by, but... Well, maybe they got out in time, I don't know. They may have. They had the benefit of being able to pit under caution. I had to do it under green. Right, I had them available. I might as well do it, you know. I'm already at the back. What's it going to hurt?
Just a little bitty spot. You look good other than that, though.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
While you were off peeing, we restarted and I forgot to downshift and was in 4th gear instead of 2nd, so wasn't a great one. So those 2 guys are on the same lap as me. I don't know where they are. So they're more than 2 cars in front of me. That much I know.
Inside. Still there? Hold the line. Still there. Alright, man, caution is
So I'm in 22nd right now, so.
Pit road is closed. Let's
Oh,
go.
man.
Car by.
There's a big one happening up here.
Came out.
On across the track. Jesus Christ. Way to go, Four.
I don't know if it's a bad thing.
So we should have unlimited green, white checkered attempts here.
You didn't think you touched me? Alright, dude.
So yeah, I'm 22nd now.
He was all over you.
I might pass some of those guys. It's all going to come down to the timing of everything here. Well, if we go green, white checker, I will. If they have to pit, or if they quit. Let the 17 car by.
Well, it started out well, not ending so well.
Car 22. Got the lucky dog. Let him by on the outside. Let
Well,
up
considering
22.
the sea
Car
of
by.
cars I saw two caution to go in front of me, I think you're in a good spot.
There we go. Stay behind the
Lucky
22.
dog going high.
I got a lot of front end damage from that caution just there, so gate and 3 could probably blow by me pretty quick. I'll try to.
Honestly, it wouldn't make any sense for them to pit at this point because we're not going to have.
15. Car.
Oh no, you'll be completely out of my way, and the 3's got the same amount of damage you have.
It's weird.
I'm just glad to see these things and kind of take a pound.
A couple of guys did just quit, so if they're ahead of me, then I think they're behind me though.
I don't think that top 5 up there is ready for me to come into it, but we'll see how these last few laps. Of course, I was ahead of the.
Now it's crashed out. Yeah, because everybody's pushing it too hard now.
On his bumper today.
Everybody's pushing it too hard right now, so.
When the yellow flag came out.
Huh? Okay. There you go.
28 car by.
What 28 car? So we're on lap 48 right now, 47 complete. We're on lap 48.
8 car by.
1 to go at lap 49. Green at lap 50, green, white checker. So right now we're looking at finish at lap 52. There's the 28 car. Sending all the lap cars back to the back here. All of the lead lap guys get to go to the front. I think I'll get 21st here. I think Cameron White has dropped out. Yeah.
Line up on the inside row.
He has dropped out.
Car. Looks like this is the final time we'll try for a green-white checkered finish.
Okay, so just one. Just one of them.
Hey, you got damage?
Let the
I think I repaired every bit of it.
When the yellow
So
flag came out.
what's it look like, 23?
You look good from back here though, so I think so. That's that.
Got some scrapes on the right side, but it doesn't look like anything to me.
Get ready.
10-4, good luck.
Here we go.
The pace car is in. Alright, man. The pace car is in. Green flag, green flag. Outside. Stay low. You're clear high, clear high. White flag, one more lap to go.
All right, next flag ends the race, whether it's a yellow or checkers.
Dude, just run your race. I didn't wreck anybody. The four's the one that's wrecking people. I'm just saying your comments, you know, kind of sounded aggressive, that's all. Oh, you're right. No, heck no, man. I wanted it to be like... I was just hoping to get back to the top 5 where I belong.
Stay low.
It's the end.
You're clear high,
I
clear
wasn't trying
high.
to be accusatory. I just kind of felt like you were sounding aggressive,
There's
like
the
you were
checker.
coming through us, that we weren't prepared for you, you know.
Better schedule some testing.
I like your confidence, though. Good run.
Actually, not a whole lot further back than where I've been running. I was running, you know, 14th to 18th pretty much the entire race. So maybe a top 12 with people falling out, but
I was back
not too
there
bad.
with you the entire time. Kind of buying the time.
All right, let's go see what happened. Let's go have a look. Yeah, the car looked pretty decent at the end there. It's maybe a little bump right there at the one spot. Yeah, a little bit right here along the hood, that's all. So not too bad. So let's go
I really hope that
here.
don't count too, dude.
So here's what happens. Now it's the next lap, actually. We're running really good up there, I thought. It's about 13th or 14th at this point. No, it's about 17th, I think. So, I got a run on him here, but I pulled back in behind him. I thought, oh no, that guy going by right there just kind of grabbed my car and pulled me in. He didn't come down on me. That was me. That was my fault, but yep, all me. So the 5 right here, him going by me just kind of like sucks me forward. You can see it right there. That was wild. I don't think I've ever seen something like that before. So I'm not gaining on this guy, and then all of a sudden, or maybe he just slowed down. Maybe that's all it was. He slowed down. And I was expecting this guy down here on the bottom, this 22, I was expecting to get down to the bottom in front of him. Yes, I use paddle shifters. But I was expecting to get down to the bottom in front of him. And it calls out inside right here. And I was like, okay, well, now I'm kind of stuck in the middle. There's nothing that I can do about it. So, and then I drifted up and got into him. It was more of the, I don't want to crowd this guy down here. And I felt like I think right about here, I start feeling like I'm getting too low based on where the line and the division of the pavement strips are here. And that's when I'm like, okay, I need to give him room, but it just didn't grab when I tried to steer it back down, and I came up and got into him. And then, yeah, so that happened. It was my fault. Not a whole lot of folks left out here, or I would apologize, but so we're going to quit. We're going to save that replay. It's 11:51. We have time for one more race. Are we going to do the, let's see, are we going to go ahead and do, for anybody who's come in recently here, you just missed a wild one. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. Just one little slip by me, and that's what ended it. So what do we have coming up at midnight? Yeah, at noon. What do we have coming up at midnight? So we can do the Mazdas. I don't know that I really want to focus on that series this time. I already ran it one full road racing series. I got my C license up, or my D license up here on road. So, why didn't it promote me? Oh, because I didn't run any D license races. I only ran the rookie license races. Speed Racer Transition is the iconic red and yellow checkers. I'm gonna do that one for you. That sounds awesome, man. All right, you know what? I think I'm going to go ahead and jump into this SK Mods race. This might be the race that we finish our nights off with going forward here. Although the Xfinity Series is running right there. Do I want to do that instead? You know what? I don't really want to run the full series of the SK Mods, so I want to focus on the NASCAR ones as much as possible. So we're going to go ahead and run... Do we do that, or do we do the trucks at 12:15? That is a great question. Well, let's see. This is fixed, and this is fixed. So the even number hours are fixed races. Okay, well, we've already raced in the trucks today, so let's go ahead and stick with what we know. We'll do that. We'll stick with that. Holy crap, it's hot in here right now. I'll get you a logo that you can throw into that. I'll try it. Hit me up on Discord if I forget by tomorrow. All right. We're going to focus, I think, on the trucks and the series that we just raced in. That's going to be our primaries for 2022 season 1. I always like to have kind of a focal point, because then I don't just kind of jump all over the place, and I want to finish in the top 100 in something here. That's kind of my goal. I finished 130th, I guess, finished 10th in my division in the Legends Series last season. Sitting here watching a race and tense up your shoulders. Much stress, many heat. Yeah, I mean, you can kind of see me kind of hiking my shoulders and ducking my head and everything. It's intense. Yeah, and you could see it, just how close that racing was. So I'm sure you've got a good feel for why I was so tense. Hopefully this one goes a little bit better. The wrecks in front of me we can avoid. That would be the goal. I don't want my I rating and my safety rating to drop too much here. And I'm exhausted, by the way. Like I said, I just flew back from Texas last night. It was essentially the red eye. I got back at 10:45 last night. And so let's see, I worked super remote, because I work remote all the time now, but I worked remoter from Texas on Thursday and Friday. Went after work to see my grandmother on Thursday, and then hung out with my family. We stayed up late like we always do, because we're all night owls. Got up and worked, and I had an 8:30 meeting on Friday, because it's a different time zone, so my meetings are all an hour earlier. So yeah. Let's see, we'll leave this where it is for now. However, let's bring this down up there. There we go. Friday was work, and then go and hang out with the family again, and go do some stuff. And Saturday we were up early to go to church and do an outreach thing. We were stuffing little bags of candy, a card, and an ornament, and then taking them around to 1,400 nearby apartments and houses just within walking distance of the church. Most of them were apartments. And taking them and handing them out there, and it's fun stuff. Sleep is for the weak or healthy. I am neither.
Go high.
And the other problem is I ate one home-cooked meal the entire time I was there. We made soup one night. Saturday night, I think it was, we made soup. And then Sunday night dinner was just basically a charcuterie tray. Because nobody felt like eating anything heavy. We'd eaten a really heavy Mexican lunch that we didn't finish until 2:30 p.m. and then or maybe 3 p.m. and then we went out for custard after that, frozen custard. So by the time we all got done and got back home, it was like 4 o'clock and it was nap time. So we were eating at like 9:30, 10 o'clock, playing games. That side of my family has gotten together 4 times officially in the last 5 years. It was 3 funerals and a wedding. My grandfather's funeral, 3 weeks later my dad's funeral. Last year was my cousin's wedding, which I officiated. And then this one was not a funeral, I guess. So not three funerals, but 2 funerals and then one saying goodbye to a relative, since I'm not going to see her again most likely. Either alive or coherent at worst, or at best.
Still there. All clear, all clear.
Now that was nice. That was quite nice right there. Now he's going to get a run on me.
Inside. Still there. Hold your line. Stay high.
He seems to be having a little trouble getting a feel for the place, I guess. I don't know.
Stay high.
Maybe not. Oh, jeez. I got sucked down there.
All clear, all clear.
Sorry, 3. I didn't drive it down there so much as it just kind of went there. Oh, jeez. Hey, that's what happened. That's what happened before. I got busy and the harshest family get-togethers except for the wedding. But the funny thing is, it was some of the best times all of us ever had. I mean, obviously we're grieving, or at least not celebrating, but such a great time for all of us. Oh, huh. Did I get tight because of the way he sucked up on me, right? I think I did. I think that's actually what happened. I think what happened here is the way he sucks up on me, it actually changed the airflow over my car. So, yeah, it happens. Clearly, quite often to me. But hey, I've got the 3rd fastest lap now. I'll take that. So I'm getting around here pretty well, at least. Really getting a feel for the trucks. The last season was the first time that I raced these things, and it started off rough. It was not good. Well, I raced a few races in season 3 of 2021, but season 4 was when I really kind of went after it. I just didn't have really good luck. I got wiped out by other people in a lot of races, and 1 or 2 times it was my fault. That might be the greatest name ever. Thor Phalor. Like something out of a like a new Lord of the Rings type kind of sequel or something.
Go high.
Alright, how was that lap? So, not a whole lot slower than my drafting laps, so that's a good thing. Got a little more off of the gas if I'm going to run the bottom. Way I don't get a little sideways and scrub speed. Now this one's going to be a little different though, because this is a fixed setup race, so it's going to be more like the last race in the cars than it will be the first race in these trucks. Everybody will stay more bunched up because it's a fixed setup. But it's two different sets of points, so that first race isn't going to affect my points at all. Alright, we still got another... Oops! My bad. Just drifted a little high there. But hey, I can show you the truck. I said I was going to do that. I can actually show it to you now that I'm in a racing here again. So we'll do that in a minute. I gotta say, man, every time I see your screen name, I think of Mork and Mindy. Canu, Nanu. Loved that show when I was a kid. Can't imagine you haven't heard that before. Either that or I just really am wired up weird. Alright, so speeds aren't really, because I'm taking care of the tires, the speeds aren't really falling off that much. We're 10, maybe what, I think I ran like 3 or 4 laps that first run, so 6 laps into this thing and they're not really dropping off. Couple of tenths, but I'm also really easing it into the corners here. Oops, a little low.
Got one outside.
See that? He just sucked the air off the back end and got me sideways.
You're clear high, clear high.
I will tuck in behind him. Try to go a little faster.
Check, can anyone hear me?
No, we got you.
Yep, got you good. It's a little quiet, but not bad. Barely hear you.
On that lap, look, 5.78. So the draft definitely does help.
Check 1, 2. Working good, Roger. Name, no change. This is a good mic check on Roger, Dave. No change on your mic.
I don't really think I'm getting anything off of his car anymore. But we're all... Yeah, we are.
I hear about 2 or 3 syllables, and that's about it.
All right.
Take your time.
So let's see. So first of all, I said I'd show you the car. Or the truck. Up close. So there you go. Let's do this. So there you go. We got the satin finish over most of the truck, but the chrome on the sponsor name and on the numbers.
Off the pedal, on the pedal, and turns 3 and 4.
Love this truck. Actually, I had somebody compliment me on it a couple of weeks ago. All right. Get that out of the chat. So let's get back out here. 12:09. We got 6 more minutes. So 36.67 laps worth of fuel. I don't know how many laps the race is going to be. I'm going to assume that it's going to be probably 30. The fixed setup races are usually short enough that you don't have to make a pit stop. And they're always shorter than the open races. So, looks very nice. Thank you. I enjoy coming up with designs for cars. So actually one of the things that I'm going to be doing with that Speed Forge Race Shop stuff is start doing commissions for car skins, liveries, or wraps, as we call them in racing. Livery is more of a European word or phrase for it. It's also what they call the styling of aircraft in the airline industry. Here in the U.S., we typically refer to them as wraps because they're not painted. They're actually a giant sticker or a set of stickers that you put onto the vehicle.
Yeah, Brandon. I paid $100 for mine. It's called a Black Shark V2.
Down low. Go high.
It's headphone like I ever bought.
Woohoo! You can get ones from Razor and Corsair down in the 30s. You can get from Sadie's, which is actually a surprisingly good brand for the low price, in the 20s.
I agree. But the only thing that I like about it, man, I'm not gonna say the only thing I like about it. Yeah, when I bought it, it was for $100. So I've had mine for a little over a year. But yeah, the Black Shark V2 comes with a USB built-in sound card, which really is not needed if you got a good machine, but it does add a little bit of extra effect that I like, and I've never had any complaints on my mic. And as far as the sound is concerned, in this game and Call of Duty, it's second to none. I've never had better.
Yeah, I was just giving them some options in different price ranges.
Right on, brother.
Thank you, Ryan.
Getting hazy.
When I play
If you
Call of
want to,
Duty, I can tell, like,
on the other side of the wall from me. I can not only tell that they're on the other side of the wall, but I can tell where at on the other
I agree.
side of the wall, in front of me or behind me or beside me.
These headphones that I'm using right now are actually my Bluetooth headphones. They just have a wired option. And the noise canceling works whether it's Bluetooth or wired. And that's really the thing that I like the most about them. They don't have a microphone, but I do have a headset with a microphone on my Christmas list, just so that I can do this without the big boom mic. Because right now, that's the only way that I can race and talk is with this mic. So even when I'm off camera, I still have to use this mic. I prefer not to. I'll still use it for, 7 days and other things like that, but when I don't need to, I prefer to use, or when I'm doing this, I prefer to have the mic where I don't have to worry about, am I close enough to it? Am I too close? Am I far enough away?
The other thing I like about the V2, I think the V1 is wireless, the V2 is wired, and I just don't like keeping up with an extra charging system.
In any wireless one, you're going to have a small amount of delay, and in racing, that can be noticeable.
Yep, and when you're counting on hearing cars beside you, or trucks, it makes a big difference. Not to mention communications.
Alright, we should be going into the race session here in just a second.
Definitely not an advocate for racer product or the Black Shark or V2, but as long as they're making this servers out, I'll buy it again. It also has a detachable mic in the headset.
Yeah, I stream and I've got way too much sunk into other things. I can't afford to go for expensive headphones. I just got better laps for both of us.
46, I decided to go all out. Spent about $3,500 on the whole rig. Probably shouldn't have done it, but what the hell.
Go big or go home.
Didn't hear me.
That's right. It's a hell of a lot less than some other people, right?
Go same thing. Oh, it's worth it.
Good luck to everybody.
Yep, good luck.
Yep, good luck.
One thing that I would love to do is get a solid state drive for my my main drive, like not my system drive, but my games drive for the load time, because my load time on here is not all that great with a 7200 RPM drive, but that's an investment I'll make at another time. I'd love to. Right now I've got a 1 terabyte drive in here, and I've only got like 300 gigs left on the thing. And you got to have something for swap space when you're doing video work, so that I have an Amazon wish list. I just haven't shared it on here anytime recently, but Convex Sniper 25, welcome. How do I feel about the next gen car? I actually like driving the next gen car. If you're talking about in the sim, I like driving it. I have a lot of fun with it. That's what we just were in. Had an accident that was my fault. We were 3 wide, and I thought I was going to crowd the guy below me, so I drifted up the track a little bit, and I went a little too far and clipped a guy. But I was still running fast at the finish after falling 5 laps behind on repairs. Made up 1 lap and all. But it grips well. It really drives wherever you want it to go. And with the the higher grip to power ratio than the original or the previous gen car, I like it. As far as NASCAR, like the actual real stuff goes, I don't know. Haven't really had a chance to see much of it. Obviously, nobody has, so We'll see how it goes. I'm excited about it. I've been looking forward to this since they announced it over 2 years ago. But we'll see. I'm excited about it. Really excited to see what the single lug nut does to the and also the new fueling system, to see what that does with the pit times. We might see 10-second stops. Welcome to the channel. Glad you're here. So we're streaming on both Twitch and YouTube. I did not. I exited the pitch just fine. Feel like this thing has a hair trigger on that. I may have gently drifted over the line here. I don't care. We just ran 15 minutes of practice. Oh, no. That was a perfectly safe pit exit. You got to get all four wheels over that blue line before you can blend. That's good by a good 8 inches. That's garbage. Dang it. Oh, well, I don't care. All right, let's go qualify. Actually, was running some pretty decent laps in practice, so. I was robbed, man. I was robbed. Robbed me of getting to run 1.5 practice laps. Like I said, I just ran 15 minutes of practice. Kept it down lower that time, though, just to make sure. So, Convex Sniper, how'd you find the channel tonight? And what do you think of the next gen car?
Green. All right, man. Here comes your first time left.
Little bit loose there into scrubbed, maybe about a 1/2 tenth off, probably. Which in a fixed setup race could be 3 positions.
One more lap to go.
Just looking through the iRacing streams. Awesome. I'm glad you found me. Glad you found me. That was not a good entry. So I run a pretty chill stream. I do iRacing Tuesdays and Thursdays usually. Friday nights are kind of a wild card night. I'm usually doing some multiplayer zombie fighting with some friends. Been doing that for about 1.5 years with them now. And I can be found on iRacing off camera whenever I possibly can get on. So, alright, how'd we run here? Good enough for 4th. Look at that. Then we got knocked back to 5th immediately. But I'll take that. 7th. Everybody's finishing their 2nd lap, and I'm getting pushed further and further down. But it's alright. I have no idea how you run a 4002. That just doesn't make any sense. Am I addicted? I am absolutely addicted. There isn't enough driving involved with them. I understand that. I feel like they'll probably tweak it and give it a little bit less grip. I think that's what you're talking about. There's just... It's very, very grippy. Now, the one thing to keep in mind is that places like Atlanta, Texas, Michigan, really those intermediate tracks, maybe not Michigan, but the intermediate tracks, the 1.5 mile cookie cutter tracks, right now they're only going to be running the 670 horsepower package there, which means that you're going to be able to run it mostly wide open for a few laps. Tony Stewart's pushing hard to get them, and a few other folks are pushing really hard to get them to run the full 725 horsepower because of that. Because you're not going to see racing, you're going to see a lot of guys driving in lines. That's about it. It's going to look like a fixed setup race on here. You're either going to have people just jostling back and forth the entire time and creating a Talladega Daytona kind of thing, or you're just going to have people getting in line because at that level, everybody's at nearly the same level of skill. So I hope that they'll go ahead and do the full horsepower package. Give it a try. See what happens. I mean, it's not one race like that isn't going to hurt anything. I do like the fact that they've done so much to make the car cheaper. When you go for cheaper, you're going for less adjustability, and when you have less adjustability, it becomes a driver's car again. So, yep, that's how I feel about it. But I'm excited to see them on track. I'm really excited to see what happens at Daytona in the spring. Although I can't wait to see this race in the LA Coliseum. I'm still trying to figure out what they're going to do for a pit lane because there's not enough space in the infield for any kind of a pit lane, but they're only going to be running, 15, 20 cars there. So they may be able to work something out, but it just seems like there's just not enough space inside the LA Coliseum to do a full NASCAR track with a pit lane. But they've clearly got a plan, so we'll see. All right. As you can see on the screen there, bets are open. If you're not already following here on Twitch, would certainly appreciate the follow here. If you're not following here, you're probably not following on Twitter either, so there's Twitter. And don't forget, you can also join the Discord. Now we're splitting things off to a second channel with the racing come New Year. More information about that on Twitter and on Discord. And if you're interested in betting, there's how you go ahead and bet. So nobody does, but it's there just in case anybody wants to. It's fun, quirky, All right, 30 laps. No pit stops unless we have cautions. Or people are desperate. I've been there before. Not at this track. At, I think, Texas was the worst. It's like you lost grip about 6 laps in, and it kind of flattened out for a while, and then it just fell off a cliff, and all your grip was gone. Here it seems like it takes a while for the laps to really fall off. So this will be interesting. I ran an open race to start off the evening. Was actually running all right, and then somebody spun in front of me, and I tried to go high because they looked like they were going to spin down the track, and I was going to have to dodge them on the apron, but there was somebody there. So I went high, and his car just kind of sat one lane off the top and spun around, and wasn't enough room for me to get by on the wall, and I took a good whack to the outside wall.
You have 2 additional sets of tires for this race. Be smooth
and got him too, so it was enough to narrow out the nose of the thing and damage the engine to where it wouldn't even respond. So got towed back, and I had 40 minutes worth of damage, so just bailed out. Hopefully this race goes a little bit better. All right. Cars are rolling. I do love that they start down here on pit road like that.
Alright, man, we're going green next time by. Alright, man, line up on the inside row. Pit road is closed. Catch the 22 car.
Where the heck did everybody else go? Ah, there they are. I was like, how slow did we get off a pit road here? Well, Canoe, you've seen how things have gone so far tonight, so bet wisely if you're going to bet. Haven't not wrecked so far tonight. Did I really only run 2 races before this? No, I ran the dirt race too.
Get ready. pace cars in. Green flag.
Come on, guys. Let's stop the brake checking here. We're not pros, we're just trying to survive.
Stay low. Still there. Stay low.
Dude got a big old run up there on the top.
Outside. Stay low. You're clear high, clear high. Outside.
Oh, jeez.
You're clear high, clear high.
Type exclamation bet and then either win, top 5, or crash, I think. There might be a finish in there, I can't remember. And then the amount you want to bet. That's all you gotta do. I can't see what you're typing, it's filtering that out. Because I'm looking at you on the Restream chat, which I have set to filter out those commands.
Got one outside. Stay low. Still there? Hold your line.
Dang it, I need somebody down here to draft. Somebody get down here.
Stay low, there's a car on the high side. Stay low. All clear, all clear.
Trying to be gentle on the tires here, so I've got stuff left at the very end in case we go green the whole time.
You got one inside.
Oh, jeez.
Still there. Stay high. All clear, all clear.
Got her way loose there. Oh, jeez. Oh, that was entirely my fault. Once again, same thing that happened the last race. Except that one was I got loose and was still trying to correct it when I came across the track. And just got up too high trying to grab it without wiping anybody else out. So hopefully there's not any significant damage there. But that sucked. There doesn't... It's my first time racing in like a week and a half, so bear with me. There will be problems.
Got one outside.
Got 'em wrecking, got 'em wrecking, got 'em wrecking.
Stay low, there's a car.
One of them wrecking. Good grief, dude. Car down there.
Stay low, there's a car on the high side. Stay low.
No caution. There's the caution. Finally.
Line up single file. Pit road is closed. Let the 11 car by. He had the position when the yellow flag came out.
Alright. I think we'll go ahead and pit and make sure we don't have too much damage there. Pull out the fenders and... .16th right now.
Pit road is now open.
I will lose spots here, but... would I qualify somewhere around 14th or something like that? It's not easy to find your pit stall sometimes on here. There it is. It's the only one with the 26. Mike! Alright, 39 seconds worth of repairs. We can get most of that with tires here. And then I can always come in on the next caution if there's another one and pit then. To get the repairs done. Canoe, you are my first better ever if it took it. Hey, look at that. We're going to get it all.
That's it. Go.
Fixed all the damage, so that's positive. And I'm not last.
Be mindful, you only have one set of tires remaining. Line up single file. Head to the 19 car. Past the 22. Past the... Alright, man, we're going green next time by. Alright, man, line up on the inside row. Past the 18, past the...
Alright, we should be seeing them in any second here.
Past the 17, past the...
There we go. Not sure why it's putting me this far up. All right.
Get ready. Alright, man. Pace car is in. Green, green, green.
He hits him, man.
Outside. Stay low. You're clear high, clear high. Outside. Still there. Stay low, there's a car on the high side. You're clear high, clear high. Outside. Stay low. 3 wide, you're in the middle. Hold your line.
Clearly you felt that was necessary on lap.
Hold your line. Outside. 2 wide there.
17, was that really necessary? 10 laps into the daggum race?
Got one outside. Stay low. You're clear high, clear high.
Hey, thank you very much, Peloton, for the raid. Welcome, Raiders. We are obviously doing some iRacing tonight. What were y'all doing this evening? Kind of hate that y'all rated at this point in time because it's going to be the last race of the night, but we still got 17 to go here. Already involved in an incident of my own making, which has kind of sadly been kind of the story of the night, with the exception of the one dirt race I ran. It wasn't my fault for that incident. Now they're wrecking bad. Oh!
Let the 23 car by.
Well,
I took out a little back and field.
that pucker ain't releasing for a week. Yeah. Yeah, that's how the night's been, except for that time I missed everything. So far tonight I haven't been missing it. Oh man, I ran the I ran the open, or the open setup race in this a little while ago. And what are you doing, 18? Thanks for the follow, I appreciate it. And I will try to remember to give you a follow back. In the event that I forget to do that, either find me out there on Twitter or head over to the Discord and drop me a note and let me know. I will always follow back streamers.
So you need to go in the theater clearing it.
I'm waiting on the 14.
Pit road is now open.
But yeah, that was the excitement I don't want. I can't believe I didn't plug that guy down on the apron. Cannot believe that I didn't absolutely destroy myself right there. I just knocked my water bottle over, trying to pick it up. There we go.
Pit road is closed.
We're not going to pit under this caution. We're in a few green laps ago. I can't talk. Need a crowbar for that seat cushion. You kidding, man? That thing is wheels deep right now. My goodness. There's a clip that you can see when my stream is starting up. There's a clip you can see of me in a Legends car where I go down to avoid a car that's stopped. But as I do that, I realize I'm now heading toward a wall that's almost completely blunt in front of me and miss it by maybe an inch. Yeah. All right, so currently 14th, but I got a bunch of guys pitted, so it looks like I should be 6th at this point. iRacing has a tendency to line things up weird at times, so I don't know. There are days when it doesn't register everything exactly the way it should be. So how's everything going there, Tom? We're let's see, I was doing MX5 Cup tonight and finally got out of the rookie class. Way to go. Way to go. I have a D license in road. I don't do road. I'm terrible at road, so I didn't try anything but the Mazdas last season, even though I already had my D license, so I didn't do anything for my MPR and didn't graduate, even though I'm up above a 3. I was up above a 3 at the end of the season, so getting better. Just started iRacing a month ago. Nice. So do you have any kind of a road racing history, or just a fan, or how's that go? Yes, I'm sitting in 6th right now. I'd be happy with a top 10. Not a bad way to start the season. It's stinking 17 truck that decided to go 3 wide on a restart on lap 10. Buddy of mine in a NASCAR convinced me to try it out. Awesome. I've been a racing fan my entire life. I've been going to races since I was 11 months old. So it's kind of in my blood. I grew up with dirt tracks, but I'm just better on paved tracks right now, so I'm working on that.
Get ready.
Got the A license, but not a good I rating right now. Every time it gets close to 2,000, I have problems.
All right, man. 8 cars in.
Oftentimes of my own making.
Green, green, green. You're in the top 10. Got one inside. Still there.
Oh, geez, I got damaged cars up here, too? No, that's just a chrome car, that's all. It's just all shiny like... Oh, got a little squirrely there. Didn't like that. Oh, jeez.
Still there.
What?
Clear low, clear low.
I painted this car. I didn't put any targets on it.
Got one inside.
Not sure why everybody's using it for practice.
Stay high. There's a car on the low side.
Dude.
Stay high. Clear low, clear low. Got one inside.
Stay in your lane.
Still there. Still
Man.
there.
Do I have enough damage that everybody's just getting by me, or just because I'm stuck on the outside? I'm not sure at the moment. Sounds like something happened behind us. Ooh, 15.
No, I'm just gonna finish last and finishing the race with fucking fuck this.
All clear, all clear. Just keep hitting your mark.
Maybe I should fucking ruin your race. I'll fucking stop
clear,
your
all
goal, you
clear.
idiot.
Apparently, he uses that word in place of spaces in his sentence.
Fuck you, the bad. What the fuck is this racetrack for?
Got one inside.
Is this race cars or fucking
Still there.
Barbie dolls?
Am I the only one getting a big kick out of that?
Silly fuck.
Still there. Hold the line. All clear, all clear.
Man, this thing's all over the place right now.
Outside.
It was 6th, I'm 20th.
On the high side. Stay low.
Can't get it to really hold right now. Didn't seem to like the heat cycle in the tires.
You're clear high, outside.
Fucking start acting like
low.
fucking race car drivers on the track. How about
Clear
that?
high, clear high.
That's what this fucking game is, isn't it? A fucking racing game. Fucking arsehole.
Breeze, brother, breeze.
Go fuck yourself.
James, don't anger it.
10 to
I
go.
fucking don't ruin anyone else's race. And you fucking ruin my race every time, you prick.
Guy's acting like he has to go pay for the truck to be repaired. What's my home track? Bedford Speedway, Bedford, Pennsylvania. You can find it by when you
Of course you would.
when you're driving through Southwest Pennsylvania and you get to the middle of nowhere. Keep driving.
Car by.
I don't know being this race. What the fuck?
$16 maybe next time. Don't stay out.
Let's see how many people pit here. If everybody in front of me pits, I'm probably going to have to myself, but I'd rather not pit with 7 to go.
The 32 minutes are required because you can't control your vehicle on old tires.
Pit road is now open.
Alright. Let's see how many guys are coming in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 are lining up like they're planning to. Let's see how many of them actually go. So, most of them we're going to stay out. And that was probably a big mistake, but we'll see. Actually, it looks like quite a few guys behind me stayed out, so that means there'll be a nice buffer of slower trucks back there. So we'll see. We're running 5th right now.
Car 11. Got the lucky dog. Let it by on the outside. It's the 10 car.
Keep driving. Keep driving just to find my hometown. It's called Central City. It's the worst name for a town ever. It's not a city or central to anything.
How about I just swerve India's old? How would you like that?
It's not even in the middle of nowhere.
I just fucking swerve India's. You just wouldn't like it, would you?
Good Lord, this guy's still going. Dude, we get it. We understand. These trucks are expensive to fix.
Shut the fuck up.
Come on, mate. Sound like a little bitch.
That's all you can fucking do, isn't it? Like I said, it says single file, but again, you fucking come up the side of one another. Single file means fucking one car after another, don't it?
So much for the family-friendly channel.
I don't usually take shit, man, but fucking hell, like ramming me and fucking... Like, I don't do it to you, I don't ruin your race. I could fucking ruin your race now, but I won't. You know what I mean? I'm fucking not
Alright,
like
man,
that.
we're going green next time. Bye. Alright, man.
That man is saltier than the south end of San Francisco.
The 12 car.
San Francisco-based sea salt, you know.
Hopefully we don't spin our tires and start up there.
Yeah, you can tell he was an angry Aussie because he was using that word every other word instead of every third word. What do you think, Canoe? I think Zawuda probably would have been blushing at that kind of language. Tom, sorry, you don't know the reference. Or you probably don't know the reference. I just picture him now. It's like, that's harsh. He's an Aussie that we know. He's it's his favorite word.
Get ready.
Although he's creative with his stuff. A lot more creative than that. Here we go.
8 cars in.
6 to go at the line.
Green, green, green. Good job, man. You're in 5th.
And the guy in 6th did not get a good restart.
Outside.
Guy in 4th didn't get a good one either.
All clear.
Alright. Let's see if we can make this work. On one pit stop. See if those guys will be a blocking wall for me. I'm not expecting to get up here and battle for the win, but I'd be happy to stay in 4th. No, they're gaining on me pretty quick up there. I'd love to know how they're doing that. I mean, I have some damage, but most of it should have been fixed. It was all optional. So I don't. Maybe that damage is worse than I thought it was, and it's just enough to kill the arrow. So, looks like a top 10 is going to be my best I'm going to be able to do here. Although that was one of the, okay, so these guys behind me all pitted, that's why. And we shouldn't be that far off, but maybe we are. I mean, 42s? I guess so. They're running 40.5 and maybe. I just ran a 40.4 and they're running 39s.
Still there? Hold your line. All clear, all clear.
So yeah, I'm going to get eaten alive by these guys on tires. It was worth the gamble though. We were 11th. We got 2 laps to go. We're back to 6th now, or 7th. I don't know why the guys in front of me got away. That must have had something to do with the damage on the car, though. Best I can figure. Still hold on to a top 10 here, probably. Bump drafting me. Nice.
Inside.
That'll be 8th.
Hold your line. Stay high. There's the car on the low side. All right, man. 2 to go.
That's 9th. The guy behind him will put me back to 10th.
Stay high. There's the car on the low side. 3 wide. You're in the middle.
Yeah. Now 3 wide makes sense. At this point in the race.
You got 1 inside.
We got 1 lap to go here after this. 1 more to go, I guess.
Still there? Hold your line.
Catching a little air from him. Pinch him down a little bit, see what we can do.
All right, man. White flag at the line.
Get a draft from this guy. Let him pull me along.
Still there? Hold your line. Still there.
Dig deep. Dig, dig, dig. Come on. Just a little further. Let's go.
Stay high.
My inner monologue is coming out, sorry. I want this. Doggone it, he's going to have just enough to get me. Give a little side draft. Nice race, 18.
There you go, man. Good job, driver.
Bitch, win, whine, fucking say what you want.
So, okay, so a couple of those guys were a lap down, actually, so I only finished 8th. Not bad. Not bad. Hey, the gamble worked. Decided to stay out. Restarted in 5th and ended up finishing 8th. Before the caution, we were 11th and dropping, so it worked. That was a fun finish right there. I was giving that guy absolutely no room whatsoever. He was going to have to take it from me. He got it, but he was going to have to take it. All right. So did they open this up? Nope, they haven't opened that part up yet. So they've changed some of the tracks so that you can now actually drive back into the pits. So I wonder if this is one of them. But all right, we got to go watch that. Since that's the last race of the night anyway, we got to go watch that last couple of laps here. Yeah, let's watch from here. Lap 28. And let's go to TV2 because it's usually a little bit a little wider of a view. So the last 2 laps, I did end up losing 3 spots, but or no, because a couple of those guys were lap cars. So.
Hey, Far, are you still in here?
Right there's where he bump drafted me. Like, literally bumping me. Pushing me forward.
Or if you actually...
But I just couldn't keep it down. Totally couldn't keep that down. And then that car coming up here behind the blue one, he gets a run to the outside here, and this is where we go 3 wide. And I am holding on for dear life at this point. Because I have no idea. I can't really see how close he is. Just going off of the lines on the track. But I wasn't giving 18 any room that I didn't have to give him. Like right there, I actually cut off his line, so he wasn't able to get a really good run off of the corner. And had the race ended one lap sooner, I would have beaten him. Would have beaten him by just that little bit. So I thought I might actually clear him right here, but he stayed in it pretty well. And let's see how... Yeah, we're neck and neck right there. And that was the... I mean, that was it right there. He got a little bit of a run off of the corner. I come down to try and get a little bit of a side draft on him, and... Oh, he just barely got me. So close. Alright, well, we're going to save that replay. Absolutely, because that was a nice finish. Alright. Well, with that, we're going to go ahead and call it a night here. And we don't have a whole lot of folks here, but we do have some. So we're going to go ahead and back out of here. And let's go find somebody to pass that raid love on to. So, let me pull up Twitch here real quick. Hopefully it's muted. It is. All right. So, who to go raid? Who to raid? Anybody currently really active? Let's go find somebody who's a small streamer then, just like me. Let's go iRacing. There we go. See who we're going to find. Let me pull this over. Well, I've already closed down the game screen, so you can't see what's going on here. So, all right. We're going to find somebody who's got just a handful of viewers here and drop in on them. Let's go here. Chef Moorhead. I think that's where we're going to go. Yeah, let's drop in on this one. Actually, yeah, let's go ahead and do that. So, Chef Moorhead, that's who we're going to do. Now if I can just find my screen here again. There we are. Now it's back. All right, well, I do appreciate everybody being here. I appreciate y'all dropping in. And Canoe, as always, appreciate you, just appreciate you. You are a fantastic friend, my friend. So let's go ahead and get this raid going. Chef Moorhead. There we are. All right, don't forget to give this guy a follow. Give him some love if you're interested in the racing side of things. And raid is counting down, so stick with us. And I will catch you next time. I'll be back on Thursday. Until then, I'm Mike. You've been watching Skill Free Live. Take care. Stick around for the raid.